I mean, there was no blockers lined up for him. It's not like he was going to get anywhere, and he didn't get anywhere. It was a loss of 2.
And the outside linebacker followed him the whole way. Nowhere for him to go. Whether he was going to do it on the ground or through the air. Regardless, it'll end up with a 2nd and 12. Indiana now back in their own territory on their own 49. Western Kentucky shows pressure. They'll bring pressure. They hand it off to Henderson, makes a nice cut back, gets around the tackle. Hoosiers want a horse collar, but they're not going to get it. A gain of about 5.
Derek Smith on the tackle. It looked like it could have been. He dragged him down from behind. But now another 3rd and around 7 for Indiana.
3rd and manageable. The Hoosiers desperately need to convert here. They try to get him to jump. No flags thrown. And caught by Camper on the right sideline after a 10-yard hook route. Gets the first down. Great ball security there by the wideout.
Yeah, Hallisey was on the coverage of Camper. That's been a marquee matchup all day. Camper gets the best of him there. A good route and a better throw.
Good job of shielding the ball with his back. Couldn't let the defender get around him. Sets up the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 on the 34. They hand it off to Henderson, who goes off right tackle. Picks up a gain of about 3 as he's pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, probably the best Henderson could do there. A good, solid first down gain, which especially on rushing is something that Indiana has struggled with when they run on first down. You can't get behind the sticks.
Nice chunk yardage there for the Hoosiers. Pick up 5 on the ground. They're looking to still go with just 15 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. They can let this one wind out and just end out the quarter, but looks like they're lined up and ready to go. They'll take the snap, hand it off to Henderson, cuts back, makes a man miss, sheds the tackle, moves up, carries the pile to the 20-yard line. A great physical run there from Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson's a key cog in this Indiana offense. As once again, Indiana's in the red zone. This time, Joe, they need 6. It's 4th quarter time.
Indiana trails 13-24, 1st and 10 from the 19. We'll see if Indiana can convert on this trip to the red zone when we come back. You're listening to WIUX 99.1, your home for Hoosier Sports. And welcome back into Bloomington, Indiana. Joe Brennan alongside William McDermott. 1st and 10 from the 19 as the Hoosiers are trying to convert on this red zone opportunity. They've driven down this field well so far. Now it's just a matter of finishing off. They go play action to Henderson. Oh, they look to go to their wide receiver, Simmons, on a slant route, but it goes right through his hands, and that'll lead to a 2nd and 10.
Would have been a good chunk of yards. Nothing special, but it would have probably gotten him around to the 10-yard line.
Could have picked up the first down and had a goal opportunity there for him, but
those are the missed opportunities in the red zone we've been talking about. It's the 4th quarter. There's no time for this.
Western Kentucky showing blitz. 8 men in the box here. As Indiana will take the snap, hand it off right up the gut to Henderson. He's got room to run. 1 man to beat. Breaks the tackle and bursts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. As Henderson with an explosive run puts 6 more on the board for Indiana.
Looks like the Indiana off.
This past Saturday, the Hoosiers hosted the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. The 2 teams came into the matchup 2-0 and finished in a thriller when they faced off last season. Safe to say, this year's game did not disappoint. Let's take a look at the highlights. It was a nail-biter throughout, but we start in the 4th quarter. Hoosiers trail by 11. It's Josh Henderson getting the carry and taking this one to the house from 19 yards out, making this a 1-possession game. 47 seconds left in regulation. Connor Bazelak finds Cam Camper in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Now the Hoosiers need a 2-point conversion here to force overtime, and it's Bazelak to McCulley, 30-30. But Austin Reed and the Hilltoppers had other plans. 4 seconds to go. They've got a chance to walk off with a 44-yarder, but it's wide right, and we've got overtime. Free football. Western Kentucky winds up with the ball first. A 39-yarder blocked by Jalen Williams and scooped up by the Hoosiers. They try and take this one back for the game. 1 man to beat, but tackled at the 30-yard line. So now Charles Campbell from 51 yards out eyes it, tries it, buys it. Campbell wins it for the Hoosiers as they walk off 3-0 with a 33-30 victory. Now we move to the NFL. On Sunday, the Colts faced off against the Jaguars in an AFC South divisional matchup. The Colts have yet to win a game in Jacksonville since 2014. Let's take a look. Today, the Colts playing without wide receiver Michael Pittman. A tough blow for the offense, but here in the first, Trevor Lawrence over the middle to Christian Kirk for the touchdown. 7-0 Jaguars. 22 seconds left in the third, 4th and 1. Trevor Lawrence rolls out to his right and finds Christian Kirk once again for the 5-yard touchdown. 24-0 Jaguars. In the fourth, 1st and 10, Matt Ryan hit as he throws, lofts it up, but picked off by Andre Cisco, and that one would seal it with his 3rd pick of the game. Jaguars shut out the Colts in the win, 24-0. The Colts will try and bounce back next weekend as they host the Kansas City Chiefs in their home opener in Lucas Oil. And as for the Hoosiers, they look to carry this momentum into Cincinnati as they play their first road game of the year. For IU Sports Media, I'm Joe Brennan.